Hi everyone, so I'm here to do my Out the Door in 2024 update for this month. This is created by Debbie. It's basically a decluttering extravaganza kind of project. And I think I've done really, really well this month. Let me go ahead and pull up my spreadsheet about what did I kick out of my life. um, But essentially, I use this project to one, declutter a few things in my actual life, but also just to showcase my empties for the month. I know that some people they like had kind of handpicked some items that they wanted to finish by the end of the month, like 24 or end of the beginning of the year. Wow, getting all my words jumbled. Beginning of the year, they picked 24 items that they wanted to see finished. I have a few of them here that I did kind of highlight at my very first video, but essentially this has morphed into more of like a monthly empties video for me, just to kind of see how many was I able to use up, or at least packaging wise able to move out, and just kind of reclaim that part of my beauty collection. So just to start with, since my last update, I've actually done pretty well. A lot of clothes went out of my life. I had like 9 pairs of shoes. I had a huge overhaul because at the beginning of last month, or yeah, since last month, I really had to just like give a ton of stuff away. Um, and yeah, I had started having some feet problems. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to look at my spreadsheet. Like, what did I put here? I gave away a lot of clothes, between my kids' clothes and my clothes. There was a lot went out the door. And then even some makeup stuff actually I was able to give away as well. So very proud of all that. I was able to give away, it looks like about 86 items ish. So I feel very proud of that. And I actually still have additional ones that I bookmarked just this week, but I'll probably save that for the next update. I am filming this a little bit earlier than I usually do, actually over over a week early, as I'm going on a trip. But I thought that I would, since I don't really expect myself to be making any more headway the rest of the month, so I was like, I'll just film this and just let you guys know how I'm doing. So that is my personal declutter update. But in terms of my personal like makeup beauty empties, I have 22 items leaving my collection. Super duper happy with that. So designated trash bag, I have my pile in front of me. Let's dig in. So skincare stuff, I'm moving this packaging out. This is some Sephora clarifying peeling pads. I actually moved like the last 20 of it into a smaller jar thing. So I'll be using that up the rest of the month, but this bulky packaging, all gone. I can't really see myself reusing this packaging because it's not clear or anything like that. I also don't imagine myself really buying another one. It's nice because I use it in the morning, just to kind of like refresh my face after a night's sleep. So that's been nice, but I don't think I necessarily need this product. So this is going in the bin. I did manage to not use up, but I emptied this one as well. This is a CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. Nothing fancy. It's really liquidy, which makes sense because it's a pump, but you know me and pumps. Tons of product gets stuck in here. So I ended up decanting the rest into the jar that I typically use for moisturizer, body moisturizer, and been using out of that. I maybe have about a month's worth left in there, but it's easier to use for me. I did completely use up this conditioner from The Ordinary. It was ordinary, not repurchasing. Um, this one I did earmark from the beginning of the year. This one is a vitamin E oil, and it's done. It's done. It's done. I used a pump with this instead of the dropper that it came with, and that seemed to help it go quickly. I use it all over my body, so I definitely used more than just like, you know, just a little bit. 4 fluid ounces. It went pretty quick, probably about 6 months. And I am pretty happy with that. I don't know. I still haven't decided if I need another oil. I don't have another oil in my collection right now, so I'll sit on that. I think maybe when winter rolls around is where I might purchase one, but I don't think it'll be this one. This one was lavender scented. Well, not that I super mind lavender, but I prefer something less scented. So that's my famous scents. This one I also moving the packaging out. This is the Milani Make It Last, but the 6 ounce version, so super extra large. And I somehow have worked through this super fast. I decanted it into my MAC Fix Plus here, and the sprayer on my Fix Plus bottle is much better. It's yeah, there's a hack with that. But anyways, I think it's the same as the new sprayer that's on the MAC Fix Plus that they just came out with. But I guess I OG did it whatever. But yeah, I went through this really fast. I don't know if it's just summer and I'm just constantly touching up for myself. I'm not touching up for anybody else. But yeah, I'm very much debating repurchasing this just because this is like a large size, and honestly anything large size I'm all over for setting sprays, just because I just need to sit down powder. I don't necessarily need to like make it last the whole day. So it might not be this one. I know Tower 28 sells a large size of theirs too, even though it's not technically a setting spray. um, I'm also experimenting with the idea of mixing in this Makeup Forever Aqua Seal in as a setting spray with like distilled water even, or just like, you know, something kind of like that. Yeah, just because I have this as kind of a very, very concentrated setting, like, I don't know what it's called, like sealant, like just fluid something, like, but it's supposed to be sealing things. So might as well like just, if it's super like concentrated, I might as well just like mix it in with water or something like that. Of course, like distilled or something very purified, to make my own setting spray. So that might be the next thing I experiment with. But anyways, this large one is out. My trash bag is already getting so full. I might have to switch to another trash bag. Okay, now let's talk about, I have still a few more skincare things. Let's get that out of the way. Sunscreen wise, I finished up, not this finished up this one, but I did decant this into other packaging. So this packaging is out. I did finish up this one. This was for my Sephora Sun Safety Kit, the Innisfree sunscreen here, SPF 36. They have a mineral version of this now. I might end up checking that one out at some point, but not 100% sure. And then the very last of my Sephora Sun Safety Kit sunscreens is my St. Jane one. I just decanted this earlier this week and made a kind of an SPF concoction with it. So that is that. Another thing that I earmarked at the beginning of the year was my eye cream from Kirkland Borghese. I ended up decanting this as well. I hate the fact that it is, while I like the airless pump, can't see through it, can't see my progress, so I ended up decanting it and have probably another 2 months left. Like, it was up here and I still have 2 months. Eye creams take forever. And then this one I finished up very quickly. This was the L'Oreal sunscreen. I got it on like super duper discount. If you saw a previous video of mine, you saw that I hate this packaging. It's actually a pump packaging. If I can see, it's like so difficult to snap off. You literally have to like snap it off. And it's a pump. Why is it a pump? Like, it's hard to open, so no one would know it's a pump. You would think it's an airless pump, but it's not an airless pump. And I had like a third of the bottle left in here when I opened it. But yeah, I mainly use it on my body because I only like to use physical sunscreens on my face. But this smelled really nice, and I kind of wish that I did use it up a little slower. It would have been nice maybe like in the fall or something like that, but it's gone. It's done. This one's kind of boring. This is just in one of my airless pump bottles, like from Amazon. I just put like a toner in here, and it's just been sitting around my collection for like years, maybe 2 years. And so I finally finished this up. I mainly use it as a makeup remover, and it worked really well. So this one's done. I won't be throwing this packaging away, obviously, since it's reusable. I just have to clean it out really well. Also bought this one on super sale. It's the L'Oreal Serum, a Revitalift one, and has hyaluronic acid in it, and it was good. It didn't bother my skin by any means. I think I got it for about $2 or $3 after stacking coupons and stuff. So yeah, I saw this through the end, and it did last me about 5 to 6 months, which is pretty good for a serum. Like, I've had other serums that like I just blow through really fast. So this was, I think, a good experience. Now moving on to a different serum. Okay, makeup stuff. I actually have makeup stuff to share. I have some tool stuff to share first. I finished up a sponge. That one's gone. One of my brushes is dead. This is a Japanese, I think, like blush or highlighting brush or something like that. But yeah, it is completely dead. Probably the first one that died on me in this fashion. But yeah, that's definitely gone. And then I am going to send one of my backup eyelash curlers to the grave. And it's not very pleasant to use. And it was a backup one that I bought, I think, on my honeymoon trip because I had forgotten eyelash curler. So, but I don't know. I think there's something about this kind of pewter color that I don't love, and it's starting to flake and peel. And so I took the eyelash curler pad from it though, and am using it now. But other than that, goodbye. I might even be able to recycle this because this is all metal component. So something that I might do. Okay, now onto some exciting makeup stuff. I finished up my YSL. Well, not finished up. I decanted my YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. It's the one with the gold flakes. I know a lot of people like fawn over it, but not me. I'm not easily impressed. Interesting scent, very bougie. Very basic silicone primer beyond the gold flakes. So I ended up mixing this in with like my SPF concoction as kind of the base, and I'll use it up that way. It's gonna get used, just not in its original intent, I guess. Um, I am finally done. This mascara has lived 2 lives. This is actually first came as an empty mascara bottle, put in a little bit of a mascara in it, use it up. But I think this was the one I only used like 2 or 3 weeks of because I got a sty, couldn't use it in that, and I was like, bummer, I'll have to clean it out or whatever. But then I had the genius idea to use it in my brows. So then I got a second life as a brow mascara, and now it is done. It is so dry and scraped out, and it's so gross. So this one's done. I probably won't do this like empty mascara thing again. It's not really my thing. I realized, but it was fun, and I was able to use it to the end. I finished up this Dior mini lip gloss this month. Scraped it out, melted it down, got as much as I could out, but yeah, just the size of this, it makes it harder to use than you would like. Might keep it around, might clean it out, keep it around for just, just, it's a mini. It's cute, but in terms of usability, not very good. Also decanted these Sephora eye sticks. I ended up cracking open the bottom, as you can see here, pushing the product out all the way through, and it is so clean. It is so satisfying. So if you have sticks like this that you've been sitting around, these chubby ones, try taking off the bottom. Some of them just twist off. It's not that hard, but other ones, I mean, this one had to crack open. So but yeah, if you want to decant them and use them in a pot or something like that, I would highly encourage you to do that because these weren't too bad to sharpen. I had another one that was really difficult to sharpen, which is why I resorted to this method of decanting them. But this is also just a lot less waste because you're not gunking up your sharpener with product. So yeah, these continue to live on. I'm trying to use them up in pot form, but very happy to see this out of my collection, the packaging. And then 2 powders. I finished up my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Not finished, but again, I used it as a mixer in with my loose powder, and this one is done. And then I also, in the same mix, I also used up my Laura Mercier loose powder here too. This was just like a 5 gram, I think, one, but yeah, that one's done. So very happy with that progress. And I'm look forward to see what I can finish up this next month. I don't know if I'll finish up that much actually, but I'll give you an update. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.